Hi everyone, welcome back. It has been quite a week, I have to say. I'm wondering if you guys feel the same way. Time has been passing very quickly, but if some of you have been taking these classes weekly on a Friday, it's really nice to have a routine. And if you've been taking classes elsewhere, um, it's nice that, we can pick and choose classes and put them together to create this, daily practice of dance. Um, in addition to the open classes that DTH has that we are teaching and you can find here on the YouTube channel, DTH also offers summer intensives for young children up to late teens. So if you want to find out more about those Dance Theater of Harlem classes, please visit dancetheaterofharlem.org. And yeah, you can find out more about dance classes that DTH offers on the website. Yeah, how's everyone doing? I'm gonna give you guys a few more minutes to keep rolling in. And I need to increase my phone's brightness, so, because I really cannot see anything. Give me a second. Oops. How does one do this? I'm back. All right, that's much better. I can finally see you guys. Okay, guys, why don't we begin with our class? Before we do so, I just want to say that welcome back to a new week. Happy Friday. At DTH, we believe that ballet belongs to everybody. So no matter where you're from in the world, drop it below in the chat box. I love seeing where you guys are coming from. I love a hello from Brazil. I love a hello from all the way in India, like all over the world. Yes, ballet belongs to everyone, and Mr. Mitchell believed that a dancer should be well versed in many different styles and capacities. So I will be teaching you the Horton technique today, and thank you so much for joining us. Let me just talk about Mr. Mitchell for a second. I just want to, share with everybody that he established Dance Theater of Harlem in 1969 following the assassination of Dr. King. And by doing so, he also established that the work of DTH is to use the platform of ballet not only as a tool for social justice, but also for transformation. So just gonna leave it at that. Welcome from all over. I'm really glad that we're here today on another Friday, yet again, taking this class together. So let's begin. We're gonna start with our roll down exercises. If someone here is taking Horton for the very first time ever, type it out in the chat box. I am happy to answer any questions that you might have about the technique or alignment during practicing the technique, or just any general questions that you might have about the technique or a specific exercise. Even if it's just specific to your body, I want to have that one-on-one connection. I want to try and build that as much as I can, even though we're all from everywhere, isolated in our own homes. I want to create that. So yeah, if you have any specific questions that are solely for yourself, ask them, because you never know, like that same question someone else might have it, and it'll just help out the class flow in general to explain an exercise better. It helps me, it helps other students participating. So yes, let's begin, you guys. We're going to start with our roll down exercises in parallel second. Our parallel second is right underneath your hip joints, right? So looks just like this, nice and easy underneath your hip joints, whatever those are. Not too wide, not too narrow. This is parallel second, this is parallel first. We're gonna start with our roll downs. I'm gonna try and have like a just follow along sort of class, and if questions arise, just type them out. All right, folks, here we go. Beautiful, you're starting in parallel second, nice and tall, chin touches the chest and you roll down. Together and out. Breath. Bounce. 2, 3. It's just a plie with a little bit of rhythm. That's right. Feet together. 1. Still staying nice and tall as you plie. Arms come up to high middle parallel. 3 and together. You're going to pretend to sit on a chair and rise. And 1 and rise. 2 more. Up. Send the hips back into the chair and up. Feet together. 2 more. Lovely. Beautiful. Flip and press your arms down. Let's face the side. We're going to do our flat backs. All right, here we go. So you are in parallel second, right? Arms by your shoulders, shoulders back. We're going to go nice out and over. And come out and up. Right? 4 times. 4 times with the arms up. And then we'll do a variation with rolling down and come up in a flat back. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, go. And up. And up. And up. Good. And up. Arms up. Go on. And then up. 2 more. Last one. Arms press. So 1. And arms. Squeeze it. And stretch. Out and up. Pelvic press. Center. Flip and press the arms down. Repeat. 1. Arms 2. Squeeze it. And stretch. Pelvic press. Center. Good. Flat back. Arms. Elevate. The 6 counts. Hold it. Press the heels down. Flip and press. Once again. Flat back 1. Arms 2. Elevate 3. Out and up 4. Out and up 5. Hold it 6. Press the heels down. Flip and press. Beautiful. Rolling down on 1. Out and up. Flip and press. Out and up. 2 more. Reverse it. You're going to go out in a flat back. Rolling up. And. Nice. Let's face the front. In a wide, natural second. We're going to roll down through the spine to stretch the hamstrings and the lower back. Nice and tall, wide, natural second, and a natural turn out. Go. Plie. Stretch. And stay center. Slowly you're going to switch over to your left leg. Get as close to your hamstrings so you get a nice stretch in the back of the leg. Very good. Switch over to the other side and 1. Let's come center. Nice and easy. Head is relaxed. above your head to see if your spine is really relaxed. Your legs are pushing into the ground. Plie. And stretch. Once again, plie. And stretch. Slowly roll up. Beautiful. Just plie and stretch. Plie and stretch. One and stretch. Shift to first. Plie and stretch. Good. Plie. Nice and deep. You're opening up the thighs and stretching. Plie 1, 2. Turn it out. Inner thighs rotating as you stretch. Last one. And stretch. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Plie. You rise over the feet. Exactly. You press into the floor, rising opposition, and heels press down. Reverse it. Rise into a releve from the legs. Legs open. Press the heels down, your body remains at the same height and you stretch back up into a standing position. Faster, and 2. Rise releve, down 3. Reverse it, rise over the feet and heels. Let's do that in first position. 1, slow. Rise into releve. Up, lengthen and rotate the legs and press the heels down. So reverse it, up, 1. Heels open, open, open. Press the heels down. Good stretch. Let's reverse. 1 and 2. Let's speed it up. My bad. Reverse now. 1, 1, 1, 1. All right. Plie and stretch. Beautiful. We're gonna do a lateral. Arms come up by the head. You're in a wide natural second. Make sure you're wide and feel good about it, right? 8 counts to go into a lateral, coordinating the hip and the torso. And center. Great work. Switch sides. 8. You're coordinating the hip. As the hip center, the torso returns to center as well. 4 counts. Coordinate the hips and center. 2 counts. Switch. Coordinate the hips. Last 1. Beautiful. Press your arms down. We're going to do the same set of laterals in 8, 4s, 2s. Repeat. This time both arms are going to be up in a high parallel. Alright? Great, we're just going to wait for the sound. Arms up. 5, 6, 7. Here we go. You have 8. Coordinate the hip and the torso. Other side. Center. 4 counts. And center. 2 counts. Last. Flip and press the arm down. Alright, I'm going to demonstrate something for you. We are not going to call them. It is named release swings. I did not name it. Your arms go up to high parallel. You put that on 5, 6, lateral, flat back, 7, 8. You're going to take one release swing into a flat back. Make sure legs stay turned out. Release swing into a flat back. We're going to do that 8 times. Right? 8 simple release swings. Let's see, I had a chat. Who was it? Top chats. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello everybody. Alright, our release swings. In a wide natural second, arms go up over the head. 5, 6, 7, flat back, 8. Release and reach. Release. Release into a flat back. Release into a flat back. Release. Release. Center. Flip and press the arm down. Close to first. Parallel. You're gonna go front. Turn it out. Flex the stretch point. Parallel and close. On you and close. Other leg. 1. Turn it out. Pass. Flex the stretch point. Parallel. Close. On you. Same thing to the side. Turn it up. Flex the stretch point. Parallel. Turn you. Other leg. 1. Turn it up. Flex the stretch point. Parallel. And close. Turn you. Again. Front. 1. Turn it up. Flex the stretch point. Parallel. And close. Turn you. And close. 1. Turn it up. Flex the stretch point. Parallel. And close. 1. Close. Other side. 1. Turn it up. Flex the stretch point. Parallel. Close. On you. Close. Other leg. 1. Turn it up. Flex the stretch point. Nice. Parallel. And close. Good. Simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other leg. 8. Turn use parallel. 1, 2. Shift the weight onto both legs as you close. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Yay. And stretch. Yay. And stretch. Yay. Stretch. Stretch. Arms come up. Open. Turn out. We're going to do our 8, 4s, 2s, and 1 tendu with the arms. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2. Other leg. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Single. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay. 1. And stretch. Open the thighs. And stretch. And good. Let's face the side so you have enough space to go into a deep lunge. Your right leg is going to turn out as you go into a deep lunge. Your back leg is going to stay parallel. Just like that. Arms are at either side. Pelvis is reaching diagonally forward. Yep. You should be able to push the pelvis forward with a nice stretch in your quadriceps. Through a plank, switch sides. Other leg comes in front. Front leg is turned out, back leg is parallel. Arms are by either side and your head is looking up, chest is open. Right? Remember all those little details. These are the things that make this technique challenging and hard, right? It's those little things, right? It could be easy, but you can make it hard, you can make it challenging. Switch sides to make it even more challenging. You can add a push-up. switch sides. Great. Now let's make it even more challenging by leaving our hands and feet where they are as you stretch the front leg. See how my feet and my palms didn't move. They stay exactly where you left them in a lunge. Back to 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1. Good. Back to a lunge. Switch. Make it a challenge by adding a push-up. And switch legs. Lovely. Good. Gonna leave your hands and feet exactly where they are. Just stretch. This leg is turned out from the hip socket, right? Front leg is turned out. Back to a lunge. Good. And switch. Good. Back to a lunge. Plank, other side. Good. Now stretch it out. 1. This is gonna arch and round. Here we go. Arch. 1. And round. And out. And round. And out. And round. Good, back to lunge. Switching sides. Good. Stay exactly where you are and stretch. Get ready to arch and round. Here we go. Arch. 1. And round. And arch. And round. And round. Back to the lunge. Switching sides. Good. And you can rest. Great. Why don't we switch on over onto our sits bones. Legs out in front of you. Okay, I'm going to change up the song a little bit. Alright, we're going to move on to our core ab exercises. What time is it? Uh-oh, okay. Why don't we do our core exercises really quickly? So, something a little bit more challenging from last week. It's a little bit different. So, you're going to start with your feet out in front of you, arms by your side. 5, 6, 7. So you come up on 1. Legs extend. Knees stay exactly where they are. Straighten the legs. Arms over. Then you turn out your legs and arms go to center. Parallel both. Bend both at the same time and drop back down. Head and feet touch the floor at the same time. Alright? Let's do that together. We're going to do that a total of 4 times. Just going to let the music keep playing and we're going to do this together non-stop 4 times. How does that sound? Everyone ready? So feet out in front of you, head pointing the other way. Here we go. Up, 1. Legs extend. Arms over the head. Turn it out. Parallel. Bend, moving the arms forward and down. Again. Up. Legs extend. Arms over the head. Turn it up. Parallel. Bend the knees and the arms come forward and down. 6, 7. 2 more time. Up. Legs extend. Arms over the head. Turn it out. Parallel. Bend the knees. And last one. Up. Legs extend. Arms over the head. Turn it out. Parallel. Bend the knees. And back down. Good work. Let's roll over onto your stomach. You're going to place your elbows right in front of you. Ground the elbows into the mat or the floor, carpet, whatever you have. You're just going to pull the ribcage forward. Feel a nice stretch in your abdominal muscle. If you don't, place your hands up in front of you and just stretch. Alright. Let's bring one leg over the other. Just like that. Arms in the second position. We're just going to rise up off the floor. Alright. Okay. I think now is a really good time to have a quick sip of water as I check these chats. I know something. So 5 push-ups, great. Must be patient. Yeah, those push-ups are not easy. But that is exactly how you make this technique challenging, right? It is all in like how active you are when you move, right? You can hold the deep lunge and just stay there, or you can constantly think about, oh, my front leg is going to push further into the ground. I'm going to turn that leg out even more. My back leg is going to extend out, energy going backwards. My collarbones, my chest, my torso is going to remain open so that I'm big and my posture is big, right? Those are the little things that make this challenging harder than it already is. So even when you're taking a beginner level class, there's a lot of work that can happen. All right, I hope we all got a sip of water. We're gonna do a short little variation that sort of stays in place. And then I will teach you our combo for the day. So why don't we begin by learning our very simple variation. It usually takes place in a classroom setting. It usually takes place in the center of the room, and it prepares you to descend and rise off of the floor. If anyone has taken Anna Marie Forsyth's class, she is my Horton mentor. She's taught me everything about this technique. So if you do take that class or have taken it, it might seem familiar. It usually takes place in the center, has some leg fans, pivotal descents, sometimes, you know, front recoveries, all sorts of Horton vocabulary that is extremely challenging. Okay, so here we go, guys. You're gonna start in a big, nice stance, plie on one leg, arms are open, you're looking diagonally away. The leg that's in a plie is gonna come up, it's gonna cross in front of you, arms are gonna come down, and you're gonna do a big leg fan and finish. 1. Other side. 2. This is 3. And 4. 4 leg fans. Alright? So, here we go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. You're gonna land on this leg, push off of that leg to do 1 hip twist turn. So you finished this way. You're gonna spiral going that way on. I'm gonna move this mat before I show you anything. Because it's a turn, right? We finish our 4th. You're gonna take 1 spiral this way. So this arm is gonna cut in front of you and it's open in a closed Egyptian, half closed Egyptian. You're gonna spiral 1. A hip twist turn. That's what we call it. We're gonna unwind and finish. Right? So 1 and finish. We're gonna take 1 passe plie in and another passe plie in. Whoops. And then you land on this leg to begin on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can make them as big or as small as you want. You finish on this leg, you're going to twist turn to the other side. It's really nice and deep. So deep that you can't stand and you're falling. And then you unwind, finish one plie passé, another side plie passé, and you finish on this leg, so you're ready to start on the first side. Alright? Any questions about that? Let's do it with some music. So, those leg fans can be as low or as high. Let me talk about the hip twist turn once before we begin. So, we call it a hip twist turn because the spiral of the torso almost stops at the hip twist. That is my understanding of it, alright? So, where you finished on this side, you are going to shift your weight onto this leg and you're going to go into, remember our deep lunges? Right? That is where this is coming from. It's a deep lunge but a little bit higher and you're spiraling and you just turn in that shape. You leave that leg behind flexed. It is almost off the floor. Like you can pick it up and there's no weight on it. All the weight is in this standing leg here, right? And then you unwind and finish to do one passé plié, another passé plié, and end. That way you can start on the other side. We're just going to do that once to the right, once to the left with this beautiful soulful music. Your leg fans can go as high as you want them to or as low as you'd like them to be, right? Always two sides to the coin. So we're starting in a wide natural second. You have plenty of space, I hope, or at least your body is using up a lot of space, right? Plie on this leg, that is the leg that we're going to start on. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, slide it, finish, 1, other side, 1, 3, 4, slide it. Good. Alright. How'd that go? Alright, let's keep moving on. So that was good work, you guys. In a wide natural second. Just go over and around. Side. Beautiful. Let's start learning our combination, I think. Alright, so we have 15 beautiful minutes. I'm going to teach you our combo. So it's a little bit tempo up, but you'll have your moments to indulge and fall in love with a moment or fall in love with a step, right? If some of you were here last week and are taking this class again, I just want to bring back something I said last week that I think can almost apply to whenever you dance. How do you enjoy a moment? You indulge in it for as long as you want to, I think, right? There's always this is 1, this is 2, right? But it becomes 1, 2 when you make it that, right? It becomes dynamic, it becomes rhythmic, it becomes a dance when you make it a dance. So, how do you bring that part of yourself every time? That is something I've been asking myself as a dancer. I think it's been helping me a lot. It's been helping me cope with moments that seem so difficult to me that I feel like I'm going to fail at them before I've even tried them. This is very personal to me, and it's coming out all on this lesson, but I have a lot to learn, and I just want to share a little bit about how I try to try to keep doing this all the time. So yeah, how do you transform steps to movement. That is something that I ask myself a lot. Thank you. Yeah, I think that is something you must, always ask yourself. So, when does movement change, right? When does it become you? Ask yourself that. This is fairly simple, but I want you to make it your own, right? And I'm gonna stop talking. Let's begin. If I start talking, I won't stop. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, just that. Once again, so you're chassing to open. 1, 2. We've fairly done this vocabulary a lot, right? Plié, passé. 2. You step 3, 4, 5. Very linear, very clean. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step 6, 7, 8. It is a half Egyptian turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna go into a back T. 5, 6, 7, 8. From there, you're going to step onto this leg in a lunge. This leg is going to carry you forward this way in a quarter T turn. Just a quarter T turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to come up 5, 6, cross lunge, 7, 8. Step 1, step 2. You've prepared. Half pirouette. Actually, do we need to go back? I think we do need to go back. Let's go back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back T. Step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Prepare. Getting ready to do a half on the old pirouette. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, what was it? Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, this is my favorite moment. So, from here you've gone half, and then you step to do 1 front T. And you finish. Alright? So, what is a front T? It is a lateral T, a back T, and a front T. So in a front T, your torso is facing the ground. Your quad, your leg, this side of your leg is parallel to the floor. So say you were doing a lateral T. Your front T is just when you drop that hip to face the ground. This is your front T. So it is our front T in the step, but our arms remain here. So if you did the step, it was there. Front T. Right? My other arm stays to the side. Helps you balance. Okay. I saw some messages. Wondering if that is a question. Okay, this is a really sweet message. All right. No questions so far. Let's keep learning. So, we're going 1, 2, excuse me, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your arms can come from open Egyptian to in and back to open. So 5, 6, 7, 8. You step. Yes, you can bring this arm here so that you can go around and over in a lateral. So around and over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Passe 5, 6, lunge 7, 8. 1, 2, turn 3, 4. Step, front T 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're finished. That is it. Let's do that a little bit faster. Questions, type them out in the chat box, right? I love it when we break stuff down together and we get to talk about it. We get to talk about the specifics. So it's not just shapes, but it is codified technique, right? How do you make sure that it is really a T? by discussing the specifics, right? So if you have questions, ask me from the beginning. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn 1, 2, 3, 4. Back T, hold 6, 7. Grow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And finish. Right? That is it. So let's do that with sound, with music. Can you break down the pirouette turn again? Yes. Elaine? I have a feeling it's Elaine and not Eleni. But if I'm wrong, you can call me out. Okay, so let's break down the pirouette again. So where do we finish? So we've done our quarter lateral T-turn, 1, 2, 3, 4. You passe 5, 6, cross lunge 7, 8. You step 1, step 2. This back leg is just gonna pick up and come to a passe. So your arms go around, right? They go 1, 2, 3, 4. So the same thing happens. You plie on the front leg, turn 2, 3, 4. You've come in a passe, arms over the head. You drop through a plie chassé into a front T. I hope that helped. All right, let's do it with the music. The music is really fun and has a nice tempo, so just dance, you guys. Dance. Oh no. I know, it keeps falling. Help me, like someone like recommend some sort of like stand for my iPhone so it can stay where it's supposed to be. It always falls. All right, with music. Pirouette turn again. I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand your question. You want to do it again? Let's do it again. Sure. I think that's what you mean by pirouette turn again. You only do it once in the choreography, and let's discuss it again from the very beginning. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn 1, 2, 3, 4. Plie back T, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Turn 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? How was that? I saw another little message in the box, so let me see what that says. Practice, yeah. All right, let's do it again. One more time before we do it with music. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, turn 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Literally at this point I should just jump out of my patio. There's no space. But I hope you guys have enough space to keep doing it. If you don't, you always move like a little bit forward as well. Okay, with music, here we go. Better that time. Good to hear that. Why don't you record yourself so I can see it? If you have a moment to shoot yourself. Oh, this is what I needed to talk about before. I received some videos on my email of you guys dancing, and it made my week. I'm not even kidding. I woke up one morning and I, always have this habit of checking my email, and there's a video from one of my students, and I was like, whoa, and I open it and it's this girl dancing on the camera in her home, and it made me so happy. Like, I can't explain how together it felt. Like, it was, this class happens on Friday. Saturday comes, we get busy in our lives, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Imagine opening up your email a few days later and finding something that you spoke about on Friday, and it was there, like concrete. Someone did it, and that just made my day. So if you have a moment to shoot yourself so I can see your progress, please share it. Like, I'm not just saying this, like, it actually brings me a lot of joy when I get to see you guys. That is the one thing I'm missing. Like, you can see me I cannot see you. Just saying, in case you didn't know. But yeah, it's very fulfilling. So if you want to film yourself, record your dancing, share it. You could post them on Instagram, tag Dance Year of Harlem, at Dance Year of Harlem. Yeah, share it. Somehow I'll find it. All right, here we go. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our rhythm, right? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. 3, 5, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4. Nice. Okay, I had a question in the chat box. How did that go for you guys? I hope that went well. Do poses keep your balance? Chantel asked me, do poses keep your balance? I'm not sure I fully understand that, but I believe that what you're asking me is, do you have to hold specific moments? No, you don't have to hold the pose, right? Make it a transition from one movement into another as you like. Like that is the part that a dancer does on their own, figures out what the best transition is for their body for that step. So no, you don't have to hold specific poses, but if you're this is what I believe, if you're truly dancing a moment, your body surprises you. Like you'll get stuck in a shape and you weren't even trying. And that happens. Like trust your body, trust the work you put into this every week. Like it happens. So I hope I answered that. If I didn't, just type it out again in a different format. Perhaps I'll try and understand what you're asking me. Yeah, happy to help. Okay, here we go. One more time. It's on rhythm, right? 6, 7. Here we go. 1, 4. Nice. How did that go? Let's do that one more time, guys. Let's start a little bit to the side. 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn. Back T ho. Down 1. 5. Step third. Nice. Alright, good. How'd that go for everyone? How did that go? We're at time. I think I want to do it one more time with you guys. Move, dance it like we were talking before. Transform it, change it, make it your own. Add moments that you love. Hold moments that you enjoy. Indulge in it, right? Like, if it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, you can make it 1, 2, 3, 4. That's no rules here. No rules at all, right? So dance it. Let's transform it. Make it our own last time. And then I'll have a moment for questions and we'll talk. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 1. I was almost outside my patio. How'd that go? You guys drive me. I just want to say that out here. You drive me to do better. So I hope that I'm doing the same for you. I hope you enjoyed today's class. If anyone has any questions, type them out in the chat box. Just want to tell you guys that we will be seeing each other again here next Friday for another class. And yes, Dance Theater of Harlem has, classes weekly. Thank you, Ruth. I'm really glad that you enjoy class. I look forward to Fridays as well. Yeah, I'm really glad that, you guys love taking class. It's amazing. So yeah, next Friday, also, that there's classes available Monday through Friday. Subscribe to the DTH channel. Like, there's teachers teaching every single day. And aside from these classes, DTH also offers summer dance classes for young children up through like late teens. So if you want to find out more about that, go to dancetheaterofharlem.org and you can find out more about those summer classes for children and teenagers. Yeah, I will see you guys next week. Loved today's class. Haha, okay, Elaine. That's good to know. All right, guys. Somehow feel connected to you guys. It is amazing. I will see you guys next Friday. Happy dancing. If anyone has any questions, I'm here for a minute or two. Something I can help you with, something I can clarify, let me know. If not, you can log out, and that way I'll know that, there weren't any questions. Yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm just hanging around in case a question pops up. Avon? How am I saying your name? Probably wrong. I don't trust myself. Bye-bye. See you next week. Happy dancing. Have a good week. Stay safe. Thanks, guys. Good work. Horton is not easy, and if you've been, dedicating yourself and staying dedicated to this class every Friday, like hats off. It is not easy. It's a tough one for sure, this technique. It's hard in the first place, and then, I'm asking you to make it harder by adding push-ups, staying dynamic, adding, different levels of creativity and a lot of other stuff. So yeah, you're doing a good job. You worked up a sweat. Yes, Miss Forsyth is literally the best. I love her too. Her classes have taught me everything I know about Horton, everything I know about persisting, dedication, like all those things. When things get hard, how to keep going, how to take something super challenging and make it your own, to not be afraid of something intimidating. All those things, right? Yeah, you learn that through dance, and that is just, nothing else has taught me that. Dance is, there's a lot to learn from this art form. So yeah, I'm very emotional about dance today, as you can see. I'm gonna keep talking about it if you guys don't log out. So if you're here, I'm here. Yeah. Good job. Thank you, Monique. Have a good week. Just gonna take a seat, have a sip of water. Really enjoyed today's class. I hope you guys did too. Yes, thank you all for being with us. Thanks, Ruth. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Practice it on the left if you're feeling gutsy. I will see you next week, next Friday. Okay, guys, I think we're out of questions and no one really has any questions, so I'm gonna log out now. But good work today, and I will see you next Friday. Bye-bye.